just people in the industry.
I wasn't asking you.
It doesn't matter what you think.
You can't handle the truth.
Really? I mean, it's these guys patting themselves on the back.
Who are these guys?
Whatever award show you're talking about.
There's an Academy, though.
I don't even believe in the ESPN award.
I don't even believe in God.
Shut up! The ESPYs are shit too.
ESPYs are a joke.
Yes.
It's just a commercial for. Okay.
You're right.
I wasn't talking about the ESPYs. The funny part is
The funny part is how annoyed you are. Someone said you were right.
You're against. You're not a big fan of the Emmys and the Oscars. Now I would love to know.
There's not against, but I will not watch them.
He does like the Tonys, however.
I will.
Oh, he's a big fan of the Tonys.
First of all, I probably couldn't even tell you what a Tony is versus an
It's a play.
SP.
Tonys are plays. Tonys are live.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't
Good
matter.
acting, Ed.
Maybe you should get a
I
Tony.
ain't never heard of that Doogie Howser fella.
I like that.
All right. So what TV shows and movies do you watch? What TV shows on air right now do you watch?
TV?
TV, television.
Well,
Yes.
define TV. Is that like premium channels?
Yes. Anything on television.
Language.
I mean, is he
What do you mean? Are
retarded?
you telling me that there's
What do you watch on your
not allowed-
television?
Hold
That is
on.
live program.
Wait, R
Are you
is one
telling
of
me
the
that they
many
don't show
letters of the
movies on
alphabet you're not allowed to
television?
use.
So is a movie a TV show?
No.
Well, you just said it, but they show it on TV. Are you not an idiot because
It has to be
on
released.
TV?
It has to be released as a
This
movie.
is the point.
Are you out of your mind?
This is the point we're making.
Okay, so if The Godfather plays on HBO,
Right.
no,
Thank
The Godfather is a good
But that's
movie.
where you
No! The
That's-
Godfather
It's
is
a hell of a
great
TV
movie.
show. Hell of a TV show. Because I watched it on TV the other day. Great TV.
Is
One
The
of the best
Sopranos a
TV-
TV
I was
show?
only arguing
Yes,
it's a
that's not
great.
even an argument.
My
No
only
one says-
argument: great movie, not good movie.
Yeah.
What, The Godfather? It's a
No,
TV
the
show.
best. The best.
TV show, right?
Who said it was a TV show?
I saw it on
Apparently you
TV all the
did.
time.
But that was your argument in the beginning. If it was on TV.
No, this was your argument.
No, that's what
Ed.
you said. Rewind that.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Rewind it.
If it was, if it's on TV, or your comment was if it was, you're an idiot because if it was on TV, it's a TV show. That
If
was
it's
your
a-
comment.
No, I said if
that
it's-
was your comment.
I said if it's current live television,
No,
as
you
in a
didn't
new
say that.
program.
Content
We,
developed for
we'll
television.
show you that later. Your comment was. If
Oh, I would love to see it later.
All right.
Well, I have it. We can all see it later.
Okay,
YouTube
ignoring what both of us already said.
Yes.
New programming on television. What do you watch?
Walking Dead.
Yeah. Well, I'm not up to the new one yet. I'm
How far are
catching
you?
up.
Oh.
Season 2, episode 9 last night.
Finish that season, stop. But,
It's pretty good though.
oh, it is.
And Eddie's actually caught up, and he said it was really good. He said that he goes, the other seasons were really good.
I disagree. I
Okay.
think it's very...
Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped having.
He enjoyed it. Orange is the New Black is pretty good.
It's okay.
We're watching that one.
Do you watch Blacklist?
It's
No, I haven't
better
seen
than
that.
Orange is the New Black.
Brian turned me on to that. It's a
Black,
great show.
or Orange is the
Haven't
New
seen
Black
that
is good, but I can't help but feel that from just the beginning of the episode, I know what's going to happen. Not only at the end of that episode, but at the end of the
I
season.
find that see, that's why I don't like the CSIs because
Can I
it's like you sit there and watch, you're like, yeah, I know.
Can I-
yeah, that's
can I throw in a fun
formulaic
fact?
television, which is almost impossible to get right.
What's that?
By the way, real quick, CSI, you can predict the whole show after the first 3 minutes. It's
That's
one of the
'cause
worst
it's
shows on television.
Formulaic. That's not
Yeah.
true. No, you can't say CSI is one of the worst shows on television
It's
because
one of the most
CSI set the groundwork
Take
for
a-
almost every
take-
show on
take-
television
take a
right
breath.
now.
Well, that'd be Law and Order, but it's one of the most formulaic shows on television.
What's the longest
Here-
running? Simpsons.
Okay, thank you for
Well,
that.
okay, Homer Simpson's one of the best TV
Wait,
characters ever.
I just wanted to, wow, before we lost Orange is the New
Homer
Black.
Simpson set a new standard for what television is. Hey, the mic's not in front of him. You can't even hear him.
I'm trying to
You
make
can't
a
even hear him
point.
agreeing with me. Story arcs of the characters are based on comic books, and they don't progress in a way that a normal TV show should. Season 1 was great because it started off with an hour-and-a-half episode, which in my opinion is one of the best season or series premieres of any show ever. The first episode
Oh,
of
it's
Walking
amazing.
Dead. I
Oh.
thought it was great.
Just in case you haven't seen, Sunday, if you don't want to watch 18 hours of NFL pregame Super Bowl coverage,
This is a left turn, but go ahead.
seasons 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead,
No.
starting at 10 a.m.
No, well, I have Netflix, but
And they'll go through all.
What's that?
They'll go
they've
through
done.
all.
Yeah,
they'll-
AMC
Yeah,
done
seasons
that.
1 and 2.
Are you
AMC's
able to
done
get
that
through
with that,
first-
Breaking
Really?
Bad. Yeah, they'll just.
Yeah, because there was only 6 episodes in the first season.
Yeah, and that's been, I think, one of, well, it's their best season in my opinion, but it's actually
Yeah.
a very good season.
Seasons 1 and 2.
It had a good story arc. The characters peaked, and
Yeah. Seasons 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead, I agree, were the best. I still love the show, but I want more zombies.
How many were how many seasons
like,
are
you
there?
They're in the middle of
have
season
a
5.
topic. Like you have a central character, which is the zombies. You can't start in
Yeah.
season 3.
Now-
I'm sorry, when the bad guy became the governor, that's when I checked out.
Now, Dave said, he goes, in a post-apocalyptic world, eventually people would start to become more of the threat, and the zombies would become a background issue. I get it, but when 90% of the world is zombies,
like that's
and
an
10%
issue.
of the people are left, and you got to figure it's probably only 50-50 good and bad. I still think the zombies are going to be more of a problem, and I wish the show revolved more around the zombies.
I agree.
They're getting a little too away from
See,
it.
I'm not there, so I
Yeah.
can't
Oh,
comment.
So
That's why I don't want to
Yeah, I don't wanna
go
spoil
too
it
far.
too
Yeah, I
much.
don't want to spoil
Can
it.
I top 3 shows the last 5 years?
5. Oh, okay.
So if I and
What
maybe-
does it have to have premiered in the last 5 years?
No, it existed in the last 5 years. Could have been the first season, could have been the last season. It existed between 2009 and 2014. So I'm going to go first
Does
because
it
I'm going to
depend
take.
on when I watched it though? Because I usually
Well, it would help if you watched it.
I'm 4
Yeah, I'm
years
the same
behind.
way.
So I'm going to.
I mean, if the show premiered in 1967,
Sopranos is pretty good.
I'm going to go first. We'll each go, and then we'll see if we can reach a consensus. I'm going to take what I think is the most obvious and maybe the best television show ever made.
it is.
And I will say that gentleman at the far left turned me on to it. Right, if you're watching on YouTube. Who am I kidding? You're not.
I'm showing this to all my friends, so
I hope so. Hey guys, how you doing?
I guarantee they're all in the next one too. So you need a bigger set.
Number 1 show for me in the last 5 years, Breaking Bad.
It's my favorite show of all time.
It's the best show of all
It was a
time.
great show.
Didn't see it.
But you get to name a show. We're all naming a show.
Well, okay.
My favorite
Oh,
show.
Can
ever.
I help you with the rudimentary rules?
Yeah.
That was a phenomenal. I thought you were going through your.
Yeah, I
top.
thought- yeah,
that's
no,
what I
you
thought.
gotta. You
Yeah.
said
You did.
I'm
you
gonna
did
give
say
you
your
my top.
show. Yeah, you
5
said your
things.
top 3 shows. in the
So
last
I'm
5
not-
years.
I wasn't an
No,
idiot.
this is not your fault.
Yeah.
I'll take full blame. However, when we watch this back, what you'll see is I'll say we'll each name one, and then we'll debate the top 5.
No,
That's exactly
You
what I
never
said.
said that.
not.
Did you say
No,
that
I
at all?
missed it. I missed
Yeah.
there's no way all 3 of us.
I want everyone here and the 2.2 people that might watch this, hey Lindy, to understand in my head, that's what I said.
You did.
We'd each name a show. All right, so here's what I'm thinking.
I did hear the in my head.
Yeah, that's a good
Thank
point.
you.
I can't argue
You
that.
didn't say
I
that.
can't argue
We're
that.
each gonna name a show. That's 4. We may not agree on them. Then we're gonna
So we're
reverse.
just going best show ever, and then we're going 2, like 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Is that what we're doing? Like,
I don't know.
I'm genuinely asking. Is
Maybe
that-
I can finish the thought.
Well, apparently.
So we'll each name one. We'll reverse the order, as in a serpentine draft. We'll come back. That gives us 8 shows.
Should we remind you of this in 2 minutes, or are you going to make up new rules?
Oh, 2 minutes might be a lot. I'm on my 9th drink. But from those 8, we will name our top 5 shows.
Okay.
Did anybody hear that?
Start at 1. Go.
Number 1,
We have
Breaking
top
Bad.
5
Your turn.
shows?
Okay, I go Walking Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't matter.
I will give you my reason.
No. We
It's going to be
name.
wrong.
We name 8.
No.
We name 8. We defend. We debate. We name 5. So Walking Dead's good. We
So I should give 1 and 2 right now.
No.
This is serpentine.
We.
No, yeah,
Well,
he will get
Ed,
one and then
Ed
your
gets a
second one.
chance to go.
He said Walking Dead as well, right?
We can't be the same show. We gotta
Yeah, we
name
don't
8
let name the
shows.
same shows.
Oh, we can't name the same shows?
I thought we were doing individual.
Yeah.
No,
Between
he's
us-
saying.
So
he's
we-
saying this
we're
name-
Hold on.
They're on the same page.
One person here was actually listening. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, he's. Which one?
Okay, so
Reaffirming you or my show?
no, reaffirm me and then name your show.
The second time around,
You dick.
Rob was able to say, name a show, and we will do like a round robin type of thing.
So we each we're going to go through 1 to 4, 4 to 1. We each name a show. So we have 8 shows, and out of those 8 shows, we
rank them.
debate the top 5. So far we have Breaking Bad and Walking Dead.
Your game's stupid, but okay.
And MASH.
Your face is stupid.
Well played.
No, it's got to be last 5 years.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say if it wasn't last 5 years, I'm totally on board.
Last 5 years. And MASH is overrated, but last 5 years.
Agree. Mash or Cheers? Mash or Cheers?
MASH.
Cheers in a heartbeat.
MASH. Cheers is a great show. MASH. Hawkeye Pierce is one of the greatest characters on television ever. Period.
MASH.
All right. I just have a quick question. We're all naming 8 shows, or we're all
We're
naming
not
2
sure.
shows.
We'll
Right,
never
shows.
get there, but go ahead.
We'll get there.
So far
We're all
we're
naming
at 2.
2. We're all naming 2, and then we rank them. Do they all have to be dramas, or can they be like
I
sitcoms?
could give a shit. It could be reality, sitcom, drama.
If
It's
someone says like,
shows.
long as it's
Don't say it.
Jersey
Don't say it, because he'll say whatever you say.
Wait, as long
Shows
as
in the
it's
last 5
playing,
years.
as long as it's playing now.
It has appeared between 2009 and 2014.
First run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not
Because
like, not
technically
no,
MASH
no.
is still
that's a
showing.
bad way to do it.
like, how would you do it?
Anytime that a show has appeared after 2009. So let's say a show ended in
Seinfeld?
2000 ended in like 98.
But it's shown in the last 5 years. That's what I think he's
That's
saying.
my goal. Right
No, I'm saying that anytime a new episode of
First
this
run.
program.
First run.
Oh, I thought you meant one. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
no, we're on the same page. First run last
Like
5
you could
years.
say Lost. Like you could say Lost because it ended in 2010. So that's what I'm saying.
2009 to 2014 first run.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be first season.
Right.
First
Breaking
run.
Bad, Walking Dead, go.
Who's Brad?
Blech.
Yeah, who is that? He's a good
Need a
looking
shot
guy.
glass.
Brad or my son? That's just gross. Would you name a show?
I don't need to.
You do.
You do. Playing game.
And MASH didn't work, right?
Last 5 years, first run.
American Idol.
Okay, he named a show. Your turn, Ed. Ryan, just go. Please ignore it and go on.
Did you do that to make me mad?
Yeah, you missed his ever so nonchalant
Alright, my 2 shows.
elbowing of me.
Community and Mad Men.
And I've never seen
Fuck
either.
him.
I've never seen either one of them.
Ed, you're back up.
I've never seen either one of them.
But to
Doesn't
see an
matter, you're
American
back
Idol.
up.
Me-
You were literally the problem.
Me and Ed get along really well because I've never seen either one of them either.
Go ahead.
Seriously, you never saw Community?
Nope.
Great show. I've never seen that. But Community's a great show. You're back up.
Last 5 years,
Yep.
The Sopranos fall into that
Nope.
category?
Not even by
2006,
5 years.
2006.
Oh, okay, closer than I thought, but no.
Was not a Lost fan.
I'm on season 3, by the way.
Sopranos?
Yep.
You getting into it finally? All right, go ahead, Ed.
I would put The Wire still ahead of it by a mile, but
It's not your turn.
The Wire was also.
I would say NFL Today.
No, it's got to be a dramatically or comedically produced,
Yeah, see,
a
this is
real
where
television
I
show.
will go. Then I'll go Simpsons.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. Bud?
I have to do some research.
Yeah, see, I'm
Seriously?
I need to find out the year when it ended.
Well,
Okay,
see,
that's
What show?
that's fair.
What show?
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I know because I was in my house where I'm at now. Rescue Me.
Don't know that
I've
one.
heard that's very good with Dennis
Oh,
Leary. I've
yeah,
never
I did
seen
hear
it.
that.
I
My
hate
neighbor
Dennis
said that was
Leary.
supposed to be good.
Loved
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to give my
That was very
last.
sexual.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
they
to
fucked everything.
I'm going to give my
Fuck Game of
last,
Thrones.
but I
Game
see
of Thrones,
That's
right?
good.
that would
Someone
have
should
been,
say
that
Game
would
of
have been a
Thrones.
much better one to say. I'm not going to say.
Then American Idol, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been much better than that. I'm not sure how we debate this and come to consensus, but I'm going to give my next one, which isn't going to be in there because Ryan might agree with me, but you guys have probably never seen it. It's one of my top 5 shows of all time. I would
This
say
was new. Okay.
I would say Supernatural.
Don't know that one either.
Okay.
Yeah, he raves about it constantly.
Great show. But the episodes don't have to be from post 2009. It could just because like episodes that
It's
have
got to have appeared
What
new
does this have to do
since
with basketball?
2009.
nothing, literally nothing. But
Yeah,
now
you're
we're-
gonna have to change the name
we're
of the show.
talking about this now because you.
Well, we're just here's how we
Why'd you
change the
what?
name of the show. It used to be called Sports All the Rage.
Mhm.
My daughter has to take the word sports out of the
It should
title.
just be Ryan raging at.
And
What did I do?
oh, don't-
So you were saying how much
Shall we all
you
go across the
enjoy
streams?
Orange is the New Black. So if someone said you can either watch the next episode of Orange is the New Black
Yes.
or the next episode of American Idol, which is currently live on Fox, which one would you choose?
I would watch The Orange is the New Black.
Okay. I feel like that. He said Orange is the New Black. That should rule out all of your future opinions on this topic because you gave American Idol as your third show.
I did. Third?
Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, American.
Well, that was my first.
It was the third show total.
But it was my first.
You gave it as he
You
gave
said
it as
my
his
third.
first.
Did he say my third?
He gave it as his.
Said my
He
first.
gave it as his first television show.
Third actual
Even though
show.
there's a show on air currently that wasn't even named in any of our 8 that he would rather watch than the show that he named first, and we named total third. Can you dispute that?
Is this math?
No, it was general reason actually.
All right.
And hey, I understand that you like American Idol more, even though you'd rather watch it.
No, actually, I like The Voice better than Idol, though.
Sure. Oh,
No, Christina, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
I hate
You
both.
don't like The Voice?
I hate you because you're just playing devil's advocate and trying to fuck with me. I hate you because you're just an asshole.
There's a problem. I'll stir it.
Why?
Why
Just
not?
having a lovely
Why not? A lovely what?
discussion and debate combined. Debate.
I
I
thought you
turn
were
the
going
bathroom
dispute.
before I punch
We're
you.
having a debate right now.
Please don't punch anybody.
We're debating.
These are friends of mine. Do not punch them.
What? How?
Yeah.
What is he
Oh, you
doing?
didn't punch
punched
it?
me
Punch it.
before,
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
No, don't punch it.
Yeah, you can.
Should I stop the tape? Did we reach a consensus on
Oh,
five?
there's no point of talking about it. Ed's just gonna play devil's advocate.
Let's talk about the Sixers.
Big Brother's great show.
So we started this conversation earlier, back when we were actually talking about sports, and it wasn't just the Ryan and Ed fighting show, and Ryan is treating his stirrers as though they're mortal enemies right now because he's trying to contain his rage. So we were talking about the Sixers and their strategy of tanking. So if you'll allow me a couple seconds lead in before you two start. They clearly tanked last year. It didn't pay off because Cleveland is owed the first round pick every year because LeBron left once, and they ended up with some good players. They got the rookie of the year. Well, Anthony Bennett blows, but they ended up with Nerlens Noel, who the Sixers,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Cavs.
who I don't think is ever going to be a star in the league. I think he's an athletic freak, and he's the 6th or 7th man, and he has value, but I don't think he's a stud. They got Michael Carter-Williams, who I think is a very good player. He's never going to be a great player. This year, they're again tanking. I do not think they're going to end up with the first pick because they're actually, Brett Brown is a really good coach. What he has to work with is a joke.
Hell of a lead-in.
I said I wanted to lead in, then you guys could debate. So anyway, they're winning some games. I don't think they're going to get the first pick, which is, I think, a good thing because getting another center out of Duke isn't what they need because I do think Embiid will be a player. He'll be the centerpiece of the Sixers. They still need wing players. They need a lot of help. So let's debate what the Sixers are doing, if you agree or disagree with how they're approaching trying to change being
Okay, I'll go
the 8th
first.
seed.
I'll go first.
Who saw that coming?
So, at the end of the day, when you come home, you sit down in your chair, your couch, whatever. You have your remote in hand, right? Let's just say this is a scenario that's plausible, right?
Mhm.
You flick on the TV. What do you put on?
American Idol.
How did we get back to this?
I am so hung up on this. I don't understand. You have to put something on.
What's on? If somebody recommends something,
understand
he'll
that.
watch
I
it.
understand it. He said if somebody gives him a show.
I really am not a television guy, so when somebody says, "Ah, you gotta watch this," that's what I watch.
That's fair. If you're not a television guy, you don't like television, you enjoy
Well, it's not that I
movies.
don't like it. I just the time.
He
Your
doesn't
time
care
is
enough to know
your
what
time is
he should
allocated.
watch.
You only have so much time. So when you have the time that you actually allocate towards TV, you sit there and go, you know what? They said this was a good show. Let's watch that. Does that make sense?
Sure, but I mean, shouldn't you be the one making those decisions?
Can I?
No.
Can
So
I-
you don't care enough? Like, okay.
Why do I care?
I don't know. I mean, television is no different than a book or a movie.
But
it's a
right,
story
but
being
hold
told,
on.
and shouldn't you be the one that decides if it's good or not someone else telling you?
You have to watch it though. If I'm going to invest my time,
I know.
I'm going to go by recommendation.
I'm kind of on his side here, and I'm going to tell you why.
There's no
That's
doubt
fine.
there.
Because I love to read books. right?
Okay.
And there's 1,000 good
I'm not a
authors.
book reader.
Okay,
Me
I'm
neither.
trying to help you.
I
Can you let
just
me finish my point?
I'm sure.
So there's 1,000 good authors out there. I don't have time to read all of their books.
You look for recommendations.
I look for recommendations, right? So now, let me finish my point. You have more time that you can commit to that leisure activity of watching TV than we do. And that's not a shot at you, that's not an insult, it's
Wow,
just the truth.
Dave.
Exactly. But it's just the truth. So we do work for recommendations. Think about the last several shows that I've watched. Breaking
I know
Bad,
they're all me.
you recommended. Supernatural, you recommended.
And even to a degree, the shows that I watch are relatively recommended.
Because
Almost
I'm not
high
gonna
IMDb
sit and
ratings,
watch-
Metascore ratings.
Do you know how? All right, so we never got to the Sixers, and I think we should wrap this up. It's enough.
You have to pee again? Are you on floor max?
I need something.
I hope there was someone who enjoyed it. I had a serious shitload of fun doing it, whether anyone watches it or not. I really think we should plan to try to do it again. It's not going to be a weekly event. It's a pain in the ass, but be it monthly or something, I think we should do it again. We learned that it doesn't have to be sports. It can be entertainment. It can be how ugly Giselle is. There's lots of topics we can cover.
Still won't know.
So anyway, for whoever has watched, whether this be 1 or 77 videos, I greatly appreciate it. This is Rob from FatbrosStudios. Thank you very much. Ed, thank you. Ryan, thank you very much. And all right. Hey, seriously, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need a drink. I swear to God.
I hope that turns out okay, because that actually was fun.
I had a blast.